It was called Super Saturday and was designed to entice New Zealanders to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The goal was to administer 100,000 doses in one day, which was easily surpassed.
Being a chef, it's kind of hard to find the time, and I have just been really lazy, but yeah, this definitely helped sway my decision, yeah.
As COVID cases rise, mainly in the larger city Auckland, giveaways and gimmicks were used to persuade people to receive the Pfizer jab, including a vaccination centre set up on an Air New Zealand plane. There was particular focus on Pacific Island and Indigenous Māori communities where vaccination rates are lower than others. Overall, New Zealand wants to have 90% of the eligible population immunised. It was 62% before Super Saturday. At the beginning of the pandemic, New Zealand adopted an elimination strategy, and for the most part it's been successful. But at the same time, it's fallen behind much of the rest of the world when it comes to vaccinations. And with Delta probably here to stay, the government is now racing to catch up. In the meantime, there are concerns the outbreak of the Delta variant could get out of control. Auckland is still largely locked down, but the government has abandoned its elimination strategy. The numbers continue to rise in the Australian state of Victoria too, with almost 2,000 new cases confirmed on Saturday and 7 deaths, including a 15-year-old. But next week the state government says stay-at-home orders will be lifted if the vaccination rate reaches 70%.
Over 5,006,000 Victorians are now at least first dose vaccinated. That means that 88.5% of the over 16 population has now had their first dose, and 64.3% have had their second dose.
Restrictions are also being eased in many Asian countries, including Vietnam, where people can dine in restaurants for the first time in months. But the new freedoms are having a negative effect on the manufacturing industry. COVID-19 lockdowns in Ho Chi Minh City meant many factories that supply some of the world's biggest brands couldn't operate. Now that they can, they don't have enough workers because many have left the city to return to their home provinces. The government estimates more than 2 million may leave, dealing another setback to Vietnam's economy and the global supply chain. Wayne Hay, Al Jazeera, Tauranga, New Zealand.